Thank you for joining us today on Chapel Rewind. Our guest today in chapel was Preston Morrison. Preston is the lead pastor at Gateway Church in Scottsdale. So tell us a little bit about your church. What's going on over there?
We're in North Scottsdale. We're about 2.5 years old, and so I actually went to school here at Grand Canyon in the 90s, and always knew we'd come back and kind of start a church in Scottsdale. So we did that about 2.5 years ago.
So it's been a few years since you've been on campus. Tell us a little bit of your impressions of what's going on at GCU these days.
18 years ago, almost to this month, I showed up here for the first time, and to see all that's happened and all God's doing. I've never been more proud to be associated with Grand Canyon, as you see everything that's happening and all God continues to do at this school.
So you spoke at the gathering last semester, and this was chapel today. So what was it like for you today?
I couldn't believe that since they're not forced to be here, that there were so many. So there weren't even this many kids at school when I was here. So it was pretty amazing to see, and then to see them worship and be able to kick off prayer week. It was just a very special thing to see the students so engaged.
So you were focused on prayer today in chapel. What were you trying to drive home for the students and those that were in attendance this morning?
I think a lot of people, when they think about prayer, they think about them talking and very little about God talking. And so we were just trying to talk about, yes, part of prayer is being heard, but more than that, it's hearing God speak. But even more than those two things, it's drawing in close to God. And kind of close with Matthew 6:6, where Jesus says, when you pray, come in and shut the door, because you and I are about to have some quality private time.
That's a great message. You have a wife. You met your wife at GCU and 3 children. So you know what it means to grow and see people grow. And obviously you're a shepherd, you're a pastor, and so prayer is a key part of that.
It's huge, especially, in every area of life and in every stage of life, prayer is important. But if I could go back and change some things about my time in school, I would have spent more time in prayer listening, because I had a lot to talk about on my end, but I would have spent more time listening. Because there are a lot of students praying about, what do you want me to do with my life? And he wants to speak, and he wants to tell them. So it was fun to have a chance to kind of go back and say, if I were here, if it were 18 years ago, this is what I would say to me.
Great. We have campaigns almost every week. This particular week, we're launching the 24/7 prayer campaign. Anything you want to challenge the listeners to about their own prayer life and what's going on this week?
Yeah, I think it's a great goal to set in this week, as you spend time in prayer with the Lord, have a conversation and allow God to have a conversation with you that you've never had with him before. Don't let it be the same old prayer, praying about the same old things. Set a goal to go in a new direction, to a deeper degree in your private conversations with the Lord.
Great. Hey, thank you. Thanks for joining us today in chapel. It was great. Thank you for joining us on Chapel Rewind. Have a great week. God bless you.